Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say. Full C, a high-scoring contest. That's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Rice gets it out to the wing. Forward it goes. Van Dijk with a good steal, well played. Well played, he saw that coming. And here's Kane. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rice pings it out wide. And he's there to cut it out. Ball through needs to be good here. Has a hit! He scored! There is the breakthrough! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Liverpool break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Could move up a gear here. Isak. He's got options out wide. Great leap! Good delivery, no joy.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Chalobah. Jordan Henderson. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And help's available out wide. Robertson knocks it away. Now a chance to break. And that's clear cut, that's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
England have it back and they can go again. Jordan Henderson. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now can he finish? Cut out in the nick of time. And that has been clubbed away.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's had that put on a plate. Jordan Henderson dashing forward at pace. England are trailing here with the first half almost. Rice has given away a free kick. Now surely. Jordan Henderson. This could spell danger. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Robertson hoists it high. There's the whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
England need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Stones. Jordan Henderson. Rice. And here's Kane. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. He's in! Liverpool get it back again. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Kyle Walker. Rice. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Brings it forward. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Hoists it forward. He's got options out wide. Shot at goal!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now it's Kane, out to the right. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Well, it's good stuff, this is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this, it really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it, this is what they have to do.
Going through. Chalobah. And it's Henderson. This is gone, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lobs it in gently, neatly flicked on. Kane! On the ball, and in again! It's broken loose. Kane.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Jordan Henderson. And here's Kane. Saka is onto it and can take it up. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's there to clear it.
England are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Intercepts the throw. It's well led. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Managed to get it away.
England are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! In it goes! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to...
Shapes to shoot! And he just whacks it away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And he's surging through. Going for goal! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Fires from distance. And he should have made it 4. And that is that. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
England really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Hits one! Robertson with a delicate ball. Rice. Kane. Hits one! It's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Forward it goes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Rice. The lightness of step, the sharpness of...
What's going to do next?
So, a breakthrough already.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And he's there to cut it out. Chalobah. That intervention was very necessary. Jordan Henderson. Henderson plays it forward. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Now, can he has a hit! And it's hoisted clear. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
Now it's Kane. Kane finds himself offside. It's a brilliant interception.
Isak really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And once more they can't get through. Into the middle. He's gone for it! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Real chance! And he's done it! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
England didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? He's picked it out. He's Kane! Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Henderson was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gets it back. Chalobah. Well positioned to make that interception. England are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Kane. Now it's Kane. It's a brilliant interception. Hoists it forward. Has gone out. Salah can't get the better of his opposite number. The referee's awarded a free kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's got it! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
England grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was...
Has a pop! Goal! And they get themselves in front! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Jordan Henderson. Just brushed off the ball there. Chalobah. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's played forward. Cuts it out. Isak, chip through, and he's cut it out. Jordan Henderson. England are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Battles to win it back. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Kane. Oh, shooting chance! He tried to chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Mohamed Salah. That intervention was very necessary. Rice. Henderson drives it forward. And here's Kane. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And out to safety. There is the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Already up and running for the second half.
England need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Rice. Jordan Henderson. Henderson goes looking. He's got options out wide. And he's there to cut it out. It is a corner, good chance. And that's been levered clear. And it's Stones. A really good feat from him. And the counter-attack is on for England. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Rice. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Robertson gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Kane, cut out in the nick of time. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Henderson really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And the shot!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, He's going to be pulled back for that one. Plays it out to the flank. And the assistant referee. Gets away from his opponent. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Walker, and help's available out wide. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And he heaves it forward. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He's had a shot! Yes, it's there! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So here comes a substitution. England get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
And it's been taken straight back. Jones.
England have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Stones. Jordan Henderson. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
England need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Kane. And the finish! He scores! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. Wonderful stuff and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. What are your thoughts on today? That's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And here's Kane. Oh, they're question that's a foul. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. That intervention was very necessary. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Stones tries to get it forward quickly. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. A heavy challenge. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Kyle Walker. And the counter is on. Looks to thread it through. Jordan Henderson. Defenders on the back foot. Good idea, just poorly executed. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Forward it goes. And there's a long ball. A little chip. No, not quite. Kyle Walker. Rice.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Walker drives it forward. England have a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Just brushed off the ball there. Well played, he saw that coming. Henderson concedes a free kick for that. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Salah. Ball's gone out of play. Van Dijk. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. And he's there to cut it out. Clears it out of harm's way. Dashing forward at pace. Hoists it forward. Kane! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
England are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness. Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Keeps everyone guessing. Dijk.
That's just an example of overcommitting.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a loose ball. And it's half-time here. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, and still goals. Reflections on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Chance! It's come back out! He scored! The breakthrough arrives at last! Alisson did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
England take the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Jordan Henderson, and it's played forward, well positioned to make that interception. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Jordan Henderson. He gets past his man. Alisson catches it safely. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Isak. Rice. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now it's Kane. Oh, some tackle that. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Mohamed Salah gets it out to the wing. Isak, shot a goal!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Now it's Kane. Could try cutting inside here. Brings it forward. And it's Salah. Stones. Jordan Henderson. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now a chance to break. And once more they can't get through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. How about a shot? And he's straight offside.
You can hear the annoyance in the crowd. The frustration is growing.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Jones. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Foden. Jones goes looking.
Liverpool need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And here's Kane. Gets his foot in there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's there to receive it. Has a goal! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Been levered clear. I think it's little doubt that is a foul. Van Dijk does well there, alert. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And that's it. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.